glad that you are the happy bitch that is being talked about and not the unhappy bitch that's doing the talking. Thank you so much, Broom, for sponsoring today's video. Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Today's video I am super passionate about. Not only have you guys asked me to touch on this a little bit deeper after my unbothered era video, but also I really have gone through these things and it really taught me a lot about my strength, my tenacity, and my grit. And I want to help you grow as well. The truth is, and this is the harsh reality of life, is when you start to elevate, grow, and become the most healed, amazing, prosperous version of yourself, there are just certain people who no longer can access your exclusivity. They not only are so envious and jealous and possessive and obsessed and genuinely want to see you miserable and negative, but they just cannot handle your bright light. Now, there are so many things that come with removing your access from these people. They not only get mad, retaliate, and gossip about you behind your back, but they also lie and embellish things in order to get other people to see how bad of a person you are. You will spend the rest of your life under a rock if you allow these people to penetrate your aura and your existence. I'm hoping that today's video can really help you guys grow and evolve into the best version of yourself. We are already on that path. If you are a healed person, you have been working on yourself, you have been building up yourself successfully, emotionally, mentally, physically, and you are starting to see some eye rolls, some backhanded compliments, some insults, some negative energy trying to penetrate your aura. That is the evil that unfortunately is in a lot of people who do not like themselves. And it is sad to see it happen. And I honestly wish them the best. And I hope that they end up healing themselves, but I do not want you in my life during that time. There's something that Tupac said that has always resonated with me. And I actually have the quote in front of me. Just because you lost me as a friend doesn't mean you gained me as an enemy. I'm bigger than that. I still want to see you eat, just not at my table. When you guys are trying to get yourself into the highest and best version of yourself, you need to remove people's access from you that no longer are serving you and giving you the positive feedback and respect that you deserve. At the end of the day, some people are just very unhappy, very miserable, and want to stay there, and it's not your place to really change them. But I really want you guys to start taking your emotional health a little bit more serious, because a lot of the times when you surround yourself with these types of people who do not want to see you happy, do not want to see you win, what I find very interesting is that when you remove access, right? Like you don't allow them to access you the way they used to, don't you see how quickly they turned into an enemy? I find it very weird that when they were being weird to you, they've meet that, with you creating distance between them. They meet that with gossiping, trying to ruin your life, becoming obsessed, stalking. And it's really just showing you that this was who this person was the entire time. I want you guys to build that grit. I want you guys to build that resilience. This is the name of the game. Unfortunately, the more that you become the best version of yourself, the more miserable people you will attract. I want this to be a part of the discernment series because I want you guys to grow from this experience and not make you hard. Because at the end of the day, yes, we can be more strong and more discerning, of course, right? But that does not mean that we can't still be soft and have a good heart and see the best in people. So I kind of want to talk on that today. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like these types of topics from me, and subscribe down below and follow me on Instagram. I am always on there talking to y'all. So let's get into today's topic. We are sponsored by Broom again. I am obsessed with this stuff. I have lost about 10 pounds recently, and I feel like this has contributed to helping with my weight loss because it completely gets everything moving in the digestive tract. What is so great about Broom is it's a dietary supplement with really good flavor. It's in the flavor strawberry and it tastes amazing. But what I feel like really makes it great is I feel like it completely cleanses my body without feeling like feverish or uncomfortable. Like I'm not on the toilet like crazy. It's just, it gets things moving just a little bit better. So it improves your overall health and it prevents getting colon cancer. My personal favorite thing about Broom is it reduces the bloat. So if I know I'm going out to dinner or I'm going to be wearing a tight dress later that evening and I want to look slim for something, I am going to take this about an hour beforehand. So I like to drink this in actually this water bottle right here. And then I will fill up the water bottle again with additional water. And I am so flat and it's insane. Like as someone who struggles with chronic bloat, this has been the only thing that's been able to help me. And I used to think that cleaning up my diet was going to help, but no, a lot of fruits and vegetables will actually bloat you, and you need to kind of know how your body reacts to certain things. So this has been what has helped me look snatched before I put anything on. It also lowers your risk of getting diabetes because it slows down the absorption to sugar. It also is good for improving your skin health. I have all the stuff that is also amazing about colon broom in front of me today. And it also is going to lower bad cholesterol. I actually had high cholesterol a few years back, and I just am so like on top of like my health and making sure that I'm in a good place. So having something like this in my life for weekly consumption is truly what I adore most about it. So you guys are going to need to get your hands on colon broom today. You guys are going to be obsessed with it. If you struggle with bloating or just feeling like heavy in the stomach area, also possibly constipation problems, this is going to be your new best friend. Let me know what you think once you pick it up. It's definitely worth every single penny, and it goes a long way. I've been using it for a long time and I still have a lot left. You're gonna use my coupon GAMBA10 for some money off. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much, Colin Broom, for sponsoring today's video. You will never win playing dirty with these people because at the end of the day, you reap what you sow, and karma is very real. I want you guys to meet these people's disrespect with nothing but silence and just pursuing whatever you're pursuing. Almost treat them as if you don't know who they are, like they are a crazy psychotic fan or something. I feel like this is kind of like the devil trying to penetrate your new aura. It's something that I take very seriously because there was once in my life where I thought, okay, I'm working on myself, I'm doing well, I'm really in a good place, but all it took was like one person to say something to me or about me, and it would shake my entire existence. I would, snap back, feel the need to say something, feel the need to defend myself, feel the need to prove a point. And the truth is, you can't prove anything to these people. They've already made up their minds about you. Something I really want you guys to understand, and it's the harsh truth and the harsh reality of life, is a lot of people became your friend already kind of being someone that didn't like you. They already didn't like you when they became your friend. They already didn't like you when they were in your presence. They already saw your potential. And now that you chose to create distance between you and that person, you removed access. You removed them from having access to your life. Now they are your biggest hater and your biggest enemy. Well, it's because that they were always kind of that way, just deep down. They were just waiting for a moment to have their little time to shine, right? So again, like I said, you never want to play dirty, okay? Meet their delusions and craziness with silence. You don't want to give it power, guys. This is something I really want you guys to understand. You cannot allow someone to have power over your emotions. It is bad emotional hygiene. It is poor spiritual hygiene when you allow someone to take over your temple and allow you to address them in a manner that is no longer the version of you that you are today. I don't want to see you guys revert back into being nasty, vindictive, and cutting just to prove a point, just to argue back. These people are very miserable. I really want you guys to understand. I heard this somewhere, and I probably mentioned this in a video before, but I feel like it really just resonates right now, so I'm going to say it again. There were some people who never got attention their entire lives. They were never picked for anything. Nobody ever liked them. They just were not someone who ever got attention. So then these people grow up, become adults, and because they crave attention so badly, they don't mind if it's bad or good. So a lot of the times these people will poke you, drive you insane, and really try to prove a point to be seen because they don't care. All they want is a response. Okay, these people wanted a response in the past, a good response, and they never got it. So now they just want a response. They don't care what it is. You need to not give this person power. I really encourage you guys to block and move on. Why must we have, so many people penetrating our space? Something that I just find to be very ridiculous is, yes, I do think that constructive criticism can be helpful, but only from people that I would take it from, only from people that I know personally and know how their life is going. Why would I take constructive criticism from somebody that I don't think can construct anything? And I know that that sounds kind of harsh and rude, but the truth is, guys, this is your life. This is your world. Take ownership of it. You don't need to have a naysayer saying to you how you should act, how you should be, how you should live. Oh, humble yourself. They're giving you backhanded compliments. They're telling you to reflect. And it's like kind of coming from a jealous and weird place because at the end of the day, babe, why do you care so much? Why do you care? okay? You seem very unhappy in your own life. It's time to address it. I want you guys to listen to your gut intuition and to God when somebody is removed from your life, okay? This is huge. Two things that I really want you guys to pay attention to is somebody's energy towards you and your gut/intuition, okay? These are things that I find you guys tend to ignore. And it's true. You want to see the best in people. You maybe thought maybe they're having a bad day, or maybe that's just their personality. No, babe. Somebody's energy towards you, if it's being cold, nasty, and it's giving jealous and pathetic, take it as a sign that they do not like you. It's okay. Not everybody has to like you, babe, but you don't have to be trying to convince them otherwise, okay? Allow them to not like you. You know how weird it is for someone to dislike you that doesn't know you? A lot of the times, these people don't even know you, okay? You guys are giving so much access to people who are like neighbors, coworkers, random people your boyfriend's friends with. And it's like, why? These are not your immediate circle. They don't deserve your truth, your life, nothing, okay? You really want to work on the relationships worth nurturing, worth watering, okay? And sometimes even those tend to fall by the wayside, and it really just takes power, resilience, and tenacity to be able to go through that. Because yes, we all have lost a best friend or a boyfriend or a family member, hell, even family. These were people that we were counting on to be there for us and be in our corner. And when you realize that they are secretly haters, it's really sad, okay? But I want you guys to not take it personal. They don't hate you, they hate themselves, okay? It's a projection, I promise you. Because at the end of the day, people that I don't jive with, that I don't really like, I just don't really like be a part of their life. I don't care. I don't like everyone. It's totally normal to not like people. I just don't stalk them, lurk on their page, bother them, try to be their friend secretly, try to date their cousins, try to get my lick back with them. No, I literally just move on and continue on with my life. If somebody is moving in a different way than what I just mentioned, it's because they're obsessed, okay? And they actually do like you. You usually do possess things that they want in themselves. It is not for you to discover. I'm just letting you know that this is what it is. And I kind of want to talk about friendships that have been broken, because a lot of you guys have asked me to talk about friendships and relationships that were meaningful to you. And I do want to touch on it because although I have such a beautiful friend circle at the moment, it wasn't always that way. I have struggled with friendships and weird vibes in the past. And something that I noticed that I think maybe you guys can resonate with is people will only find you relatable when you're fat, when you're ugly, when you're unhealed, and when you're just not in a great place. When you start to level up physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and you change, they get very upset. This is not your friend. Real friends want to see you succeed and become better. But a lot of people will befriend someone because they find that them being in their worst stage in their life is the only thing that they like about them. I only like you because we're miserable together. No. You should like me even when I like myself the most. If I like myself, why does that bother you? It should not intimidate you that I love myself. A lot of people that you removed your access from usually were people who were always giving you backhanded compliments or would undermine your potential or success. I wrote this down. I actually had somebody tell me that, it must be really nice to have a cushy life and blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't really have a real job. And I just thought it was so weird to say something like that because I absolutely do work. And I find that to just be very weird to say. And the truth of the matter is like, you don't know the struggle that other people have been through. When you come into people's spaces and maybe you're just meeting them for the first time and they have an amazing life, who's to say that they didn't fight to get to that place, okay? Who's to say that they didn't work super hard to get there? Most of the time they did. And, some people will be mad at you purely for the effortless things that you do, guys. I really want you guys to understand that. And the truth is, baby, just because I carry it well doesn't mean that it isn't heavy. A lot of us carry burdens, traumas, past generational curses. We have been through the ringer in relationships and friendships, and now finally we're blessed. I will not have someone come into my blessed life that I worked really hard for and was very patient with to tell me I don't deserve it, to be jealous of me, to be secretly hating, and to make me feel small or stupid. You guys have to understand that those people do not deserve access to your new exclusive life. This is real, okay? This is what people do. And it's okay to acknowledge it. It's okay to say, oh, shoot, I didn't see that at first. But once you notice it, once your gut tells you about it, it's time to move different. Y'all need to let whoever think whatever. We are not in the business of explaining ourselves to people. I remember seeing some weird, pathetic tea about certain influencers, about them being like escorts or them doing this in the past and that. And it's like kind of weird because it's like, okay, and let's just say they did. Let's just say they did. Does that concern you? Is that something that has to do with like what we're talking about? It's really bizarre to me when people try to do this thing called reaching, okay, where they try to make you or invalidate your life or your experiences and make it feel as if you don't deserve the life you have. That is so odd and pathetic. You will never win doing that to other people, okay? So if you're someone who does that, who feels like other people don't deserve what they have. And guys, let me just say this. Yes, I do understand that bad things happen to good people, and a lot of bad people have good things as well. But everybody has their day. I truly do believe that. Everybody has their day. And it is not for you to be their physical karma. You are not karma. You are not God. You need to just move different, okay? You need to not care. And I have found that when you meet these people with, I really don't care, have a nice life, whatever, like eventually they'll give it up. They'll give it a rest. I mean, of course, there's like that occasional crazy psycho person who will stalk you and bother you for life. Again, still meet it with silence. And if you need to take the legal route, do that if it's getting really out of hand. But for the most part, guys, like these people want a reaction, they want attention, and they want you to be miserable with them. Meet them with, I don't see you, babe. You're literally screaming for help and nobody sees you. I'm not giving it energy. I'm not giving it light. Let people think whatever about you. Let whoever think whatever. If somebody wants to believe that, you don't deserve a rich husband, or you are skinny because you don't eat, or you only have money because you were doing some crazy sneaky side hustle. Listen, guys, people will reach, lie, and make up the craziest of things about you. I have heard the craziest of things about myself, and I can't help but laugh, okay? I remember when one of my friends told me that an acquaintance of hers said, oh, like, Haley must, like, do something else, right? Like, she's probably doing something, like, on the side, right? Like, there's no way that she has, like, all of those things, like, just doing YouTube. Like, she's probably doing something else. Like, insinuating that I either like strip, prostitute, do things that I'm not supposed to be doing. And it's like, okay, like, what am I going to do? Like DM her and be like, girl, I do YouTube and here's my pay stubs. Like, you guys look crazy responding to these people. They literally maybe can only speak as far as they've experienced life. A lot of these girls, that's what they do. Okay, a lot of these people, that is what they do. So they can only see as far as they're willing to do life, okay? A lot of people have a hard time grasping that some people are really just blessed and highly favored. And I do believe that people who are blessed and highly favored are less judgmental. They don't walk through life feeling other people don't deserve things. I want you guys to start responding to the hate by not responding, and look at it as like kind of like a term of endearment, like somebody finding your life so fascinating and intriguing. And oh my God, like, I bet you she's doing X, Y, and Z. Like, that's comedy. Like, you think about me way too much, and it's weird. And you guys need to just start paying attention to people like this. Now, I want to conclude the video on a lighter note because I don't want it to come off too crazy, but it's a passion subject for me. I want you guys to remain soft, kind, gracious, loving, empathetic, and giving people fair chances in life. Do not allow these occasional weird vibes that you have experienced in your journey of leveling up stop you from being a good person and stop you from growing and loving life. And it's just the name of the game. And I know it sounds difficult. A lot of us are sensitive. We get hurt very easily, and we don't understand why somebody is so persistent in trying to sell a story about us when they literally have their own life that they should be worrying about. I need you guys to understand that, again, it's a projection of their own miserableness, okay? They don't know how to do life without talking about you. And a lot of them, because you were once friends with them, once dating them, once their coworker, once their acquaintance, and you've removed access because you found that their energy was weird and pathetic, they want access back. Even if it's bad access, even if it's just you going back and forth with them. Meet them with literally nothing. I want you guys to spend more of your energy pouring into the things that make you happy, pouring into yourself, practicing your self-love, and taking care of your mental health. Surrounding yourself with good people who genuinely want to see you win, and also return that favor and give that reciprocity back. You can only receive as far as you're willing to give in life. I want to send you guys off with a little bit of a reminder to keep in mind in this new chapter in your life. Be glad that you are the happy bitch that is being talked about and not the unhappy bitch that's doing the talking. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye, everyone.